Hi, my name is Karma. Welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be decorating my autumn Citycore farm. This is what it looks like currently. I've got this twisty 9-tab path through the middle, and I think that looks really nice, but also it doesn't really look like how city farms tend to look, because actual urban farms have these straight rows all the way across with generally a straight path down the middle so that people can come up it and go down to the different rows. So I think that for the final build, I'm actually gonna go more like for that sort of vibe, but also I'm gonna try and make it look a little bit natural because I really want to do natural stuff. I'm honestly getting tired of Citycore, and yes, it's fun, but also natural is my specialty, and so I'm really wanting to do more of that sort of thing. So let's get right into it. I started off just getting rid of the 9-tile path and clearing out all the plants that were in the way of where the center path would go. I also just want to say I had so much trouble managing my inventory in this build because each of the plants takes up its own slot in the inventory, and unlike furniture and such, you can't just drop it on the ground. You have to plant it on grass or dirt. And considering I have a Citycore island, that's kind of hard to come by, so if you see items disappearing from my inventory and plants appearing in random spots where there weren't plants before, then that's why. Also, the reason that I decided to do wood for underneath the path was because I put stone underneath all my main island paths so that they appear on the map, and then on the other end of the farm is a restaurant kitchen where I've used the arched stone tile path, so I had to figure out something else that I could put underneath this that wouldn't connect to either of those. So through here I'm just shifting everything down by one tile so that I can divide up the farm more easily, because I wanted each of the 6 crops to have its own little pad, and I realized that I actually just need to get rid of one row in order for that to make sense with each of the crops and the pads in between. say the main thing that took up time in this build was just arranging everything and sorting all the different crops in their own spots. Because the actual placing down furniture and decorating everything didn't take much time. It was just putting down all the pads and then organizing the crops. And that was even worse because of the inventory situation, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video. I like to keep my inventory very organized, so I have the tools on the top, and then crafting materials on the right side, so that only gives me 18 or 19 slots to work with. And that's kind of difficult to do when you've got crops like these. So here, now that I've finally finished organizing all the crops, I'm able to start decorating. I started off placing down this shed, which I originally knew I wanted to have in the farm. And then I've also decided to put gyroid spots, like, sort of in the path. I don't think it quite had the effect that I was going for. I wanted to make it look like they were growing in the path, but unfortunately, since it's not only a custom design but also stone, you can't dig on it, so that was a disappointment, but I'm too lazy to come up with anything else, and it still looks fine. And I also want to point out these little flags that I used for the pumpkins. I think they're so cute. I used a flag by the same artist in my video for Lopez where I decorated his vineyard. So that same artist has flags for all the different crops, as well as, I believe, lemons and grapes, and I think there might be others, but I could be wrong about that. But in any case, they're adorable, and I knew I had to use them. I didn't really do anything special for the rest of the decorations. I mostly just put down, you know, tools and fountains and wagons and such. You know, the sorts of things that you'd find in a farm. So that's going to be all for today's video. I think this turned out really cute. My farm has just been in its original state that you saw at the beginning of the video for a very long time, and it was really in need of this glow up. And I think it's actually so cute now, despite not being particularly natural, which is honestly a bit of a surprise, but a welcome one. So I hope you liked this as well, and if you did, please make sure to subscribe, it would mean a lot to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Karma out.